Hello guys and welcome to another riftbound game. We're playing against our good friend Giovanni here. He is playing Kaisa. This will be, if not my last, one of my last Spiritforged videos. After this I'll be uploading probably some of my pre-rift games, and after that just standard Unleashed. I wanted to try out Yellow Darius and another battlefield, which is Seat of Power, instead of the one that you can pay one to put a sand soldier token and bounce your creature to your hand. That one wasn't being good enough, so I'm just trying things out. Really like playing Hook and considering playing it next season as well. So that's why I'm just getting more games in. So yeah, we'll see what our initial hand is. Did we roll already? Oh no. We get a 5. And he gets 7. So we'll be going second. Let's see our initial hand. That's not the worst, honestly. We can get rid of Draven. We obviously always want to see the captain. The seal is very good as well. Nexus Hopeful is very good. If we can draw another 2-drop with the seal. Sorry, if we can draw another 2-drop, we can play the 2-drop and the Nexus. And if I remember correctly, we draw another Nexus. There it is. And we play seal, Nexus, Nexus. And that's just a lot of might, turn 1. He plays Paudiporo, passes. Get us 3 runes, and the draw for the turn is the duo. So yeah, we do seal, the one floating for the Noxus, and then the other Noxus. If I had drawn another 2-drop, I would have played it instead of the seal, probably, because I don't want to deramp so early, and play the seal next turn along with the captain, most likely. But I mean, I am not too sad about playing 2 Noxus Hopefuls turn 1. He goes in with the Paudiporo, creates the gold token, and then plays what seems like a Yordle. 2 runes. Draw for the turn is Matron. That's another good reason to play our captain. The bad thing here is we have no ways to activate the Legion effect. So that's pretty bad. Kill the Poro for free. Actually, we should be paying for the gold here for sure. Okay, yeah, I did pay for the gold. Maybe a little bit late, but I did. Since he stepped out and we're playing a friendly match, it's not a problem. Yeah, of course we always play duo. We're not super happy playing any of our cards here, but like not playing like in just passing is not an option. So we have to play the duo and pass. He has a Yordle, so we'll see. He plays Forerunner and passes, and we hold to 4. This is pretty good because now we get to pull everything back and develop. Now we can do Kaisa plus Captain and fully develop our base. Yeah, I like this play. Okay, get a lot of dudes. And I'm assuming we'll be walking back here. Even though we could potentially get a draw from the conservatory, it's not very likely because we run very few spells in our deck. It's just the 3 hidden blades, 3 rally the troops, and 1 stratagem, if I remember correctly, on the main board. Then on the sideboard we have salvages, but it's still, I don't think it's worth staying just to get the draw. He plays Icathian Rain, which is fine by me. I have a lot of tokens, and what I want to do is try to score as fast as I can so that he doesn't get to the end game where he can time warp and do Watcher and things like that. I think I can put a lot of pressure early on and have him have to respond and tap out without developing any units, just like he did this turn. Yes, we paid the high price of 3 units, but most Kaisas are not running more than 1 Icathian Rain, so at least that's not a consideration anymore. Or in my head, there's no way he's playing another one. Here he taps out again. I can play a Kaisa accelerated and just kill his Yordle. I would like to find a way to get both battlefields if possible. Is there a way where how many runes do we have? Like that's 3, 6, 8, 9 with Darius. So maybe we can push on the left as well with Darius Kaisa, but then we don't get a draw. Okay, there's the Kaisa. Spend the gold.
¿Cómo andas? Voy a... por acá. Robo. 5.
Go to 5. He has 6 there, and I have. I mean, I have enough to push, but then he'll be swinging back with all of his tokens. So I go with just 7. I should probably. He revealed what? A unit?
Revelas.
Yeah, Nox is hopeful. I'm not too sad about losing my units here, because the captain being in the trash is always good, because we have the matron in hand. So now that she's dead, we're playing matron. Yeah, I think I like this play. That's okay. We get to spend all our mana efficiently, bring back the captain. What are we reviving? I mean, I guess it's always the captain. The question would have been, or I must have been thinking about playing her in a battlefield and maybe try to hold. But then I thought if he's going to 8 runes, and if he has Fox, then he can trade my whole board. So this way, even if he has the Fox, the Watcher, I get to let's see, he would have 7 and 6 on the other side, and I would have 4, 8, and then with Darius and 2 tokens, I would be able to go to the other side. So yeah, he cannot Watcher here. Honestly, those 2 Noxus hopefuls turn 1 were huge. Reveal another captain. She goes to the bottom. I mean, what can he do to get rid of like to survive next turn? We're 6-3. 8 runes. If he even another Icathian Rain is not enough, I think. Actually, that would be enough. Another Icathian Rain would be killing Kaisa, Matron, and Captain, and I would end up with 3 tokens, and I cannot push with those 3. Actually, I can. No, I cannot. Depends on what I draw, but at least I have no cards in hand, so that would be a potential way to extend the game here. He's playing Falling Star. Both on Matron, so he doesn't have Stupefy. Seems like he's trying to hold here, but he's just dead on board. That's just 10. I can always play Darius and whatever I draw. I don't think there's cards in my hand in my deck that are. Oh, I guess we have one card in hand. But yeah, the only card that I wouldn't be able to play along with the Darius would be Stratagem. Everything else, I think we have enough mana to play both. But oh yeah, I remember I have Rally the Troops, so I can Rally the Troops, play the Darius, and just go in with everything to the right. And with only 2 runes, I mean, there's nothing he can do, can he? Okay, some people are starting to arrive to the tournament. Why are we taking so long? Maybe we're saying hello to everyone? What did I draw? Another seal. And now we just play Darius. Everything to the right, and that's GG most likely. Yep, he reveals another unit, and we go to game 2. We will be playing, seems like... I can never remember the name of this battlefield. It's the one where you can pay 1 for the... Oh, no, sorry, that's the one we just played. We're now playing Seat of Power. That's the one where you can draw 1 if you are controlling the other battlefield. We're playing 2 Paris Forerunners here, which are obviously very good against Kaisa. And I'm thinking about what else to bring, but there's probably nothing that I want here. I was also trying these Blood Rushes because against green decks that can play Automatron, or I mean, maybe against Kaisa it makes sense because he will probably be siding in. Sorry, not Automatron, it's Adaptatron, right? The one that Unconquer destroys a gear. But he can play... What's the red spell? The beam that destroys all gears. Thermo beam. He can play that, so having Blood Rush could potentially be good. So that his gear removal doesn't do anything anymore. And the way I sideboard in those matches where they have gear removal is I get rid of I just side out all the gears, all the hooks, and bringing the Blood Rushes and rely on winning combats. I have just been trying this for a couple days now, but it's been working well so far. He's going first. He's playing Void Gate, so let's see what we draw. That's Kaisa, Noxus, Matron, and Stratagem. We're probably getting rid of... I mean, Matron for sure has to go. And then... I mean, since we only play one Stratagem, I'm inclined to keep it sometimes. Because if we send it to the bottom, we're never seeing that card again. Maybe we are, but with a hook or something, but it's very unlikely that we will draw into it again. So maybe getting rid of a Kaisa and Matron would be fine. I mean, we're looking for another 2-drop or something to be able to do the same play again, where we can play 2 units on the first turn. And he has so many ways to deal with Kaisa that I think sending her to the bottom here is fine. Oh, that's insane. Oh, but we don't have a seal. If we draw a seal here, that would be... No, it is not. Yeah, now we have to play Rally the Troops and... Hopeful. There's the seal. Oh, man, that would have been insane. We play Noxus. He's buffed, and we pass turn. On the other side, we have a... Horo, the one that Unconquer puts gold. He goes in with the Poro, plays Yordle, and passes. So one rune up could potentially be Hextagray. So going here to the right would not be great. I mean, we would be getting his Poro plus his Rave for Noxus Hopeful, but we need to apply some pressure in terms of points. I'm assuming that's Broker we're playing. Yeah, I think I'm going to the left battlefield. Otherwise, I wouldn't be playing these cards before combat. I mean, we can always play the duo and try to go to the right. I think that's fine, right? That's 4, 5, 6, 7. So even if he has Hextagray, he cannot play. Yeah, I like this. We still get the point, and we develop board. He cannot play Hextagray here. It's one off, because that's 4 plus 2, that's 6. So yeah, just by one. I like this play. Let's see. He plays Yordle. Conquers goes to 2, and then Pharaoh's Forerunner, which is always a pain to deal with. Hold to 2. We're both at 2 points. And now I can... Ooh. I don't love this spot. Because he has 8, but he will be swinging back with both of the dudes. We need to find a way to hold once, or hold one of his attacks and make him not conquer twice while conquering twice ourselves. So that way we can break his tempo. We're floating 1. Oh, we're playing Darius? 4, 5. He's not ready, and I didn't play the 6, so that's... Wait, what's going on? Oh, no. I had one floating for the seal, of course. So that's... I did pay for it, so that's 5 plus the floating 6. Okay. Yeah, and he's ready because of the seal. I mean, yeah, sure, we're getting the point here, but how are we going to deal with next turn's attack? We have 2 runes open for the Hidden Blade, so that's potentially an answer, but I don't know. Like trading Darius here seems weird. There's also not like a great play, and I mean, I could... At least we get to draw. That's not a bad draw. Our hand is very clunky. I mean, keeping that stratagem is also iffy. We could have had a Kaisa instead. The reason why I liked keeping the stratagem is thinking about, like, maybe in the end game if he's trying to hold with a fox or something like that, something big. If he plays Mundo, then we can stratagem and go for it. I ended up playing another Hopeful to try to hold. I don't love that. I should have played that Nux Hopeful in the back. Because now I'm giving it away for free if he has Watcher, and I'm all tapped out. So I could have played it in the back if he Watchers, goes with the Watcher in, and I give him the Broker and the Duel. That's fine. I can live with that. But he's now tapped out. Wait, am I not at... Or I don't think so, right? Go to 1, hold 2, then 3. Yeah, we're at 3. I mean, he ended up playing Falling Star, so I guess if we played the Noxus in the back, it would have been the same. Falling Star plus Stupefy gets rid of both of those guys. Then he can just walk and kill my broker. This doesn't look great. What do we draw? Oh, I guess he's playing something else. Nox is hopeful. That's annoying. Sentry so he can draw. And passes probably the Hexagrade that we read before is still in his hand. We don't even have a captain in the trash to play this matron. This is looking kind of rough. If we go to either side with Hopeful, we're probably getting Raid, but I don't see any better option here. I'd rather have the Noxus Hexagrade here. That's why I go to the left, so that I can Kaisa accelerate to the right. But he doesn't play it. So that's annoying, because now we also don't get to draw from the battlefield. I guess our only play here is accelerate Kaisa and hope he doesn't have it, but I'm pretty sure he does. What do we do? Okay, we end up playing Matron. Are we bringing back... Oh, Duo? I mean... If we accelerate Kaisa... No, even with the +2, he can get rid of it with the Hexagrade. Yeah, I'm just passing. I'm too afraid of being Hexagrade here. That's too bad. I mean... If we're replaying Duo, I guess we have to play the Kaisa regardless. So that we can trade his mech and the Ray for our Kaisa. The problem would have been if there's no Duo, then Kaisa just dies to the Hexagrade. But if we can trade the mech plus the card, I think that's better than not spending this 4 mana or this 5 mana. I guess we're projecting against a Fox here with a Hidden Blade. He's at 9 runes. I don't know, this is a tough spot. If he Fox... Even with the Hidden Blade, he can just kill my units with a Hopeful. Because that's a 1 and a 2. Yeah, it's rough. He would be at 8 if he had to play the Ray last turn, because Kaisa was already used. I mean, Singularity here is still brutal. There's too many things to play around that it's hard. He has too many Rays and different types of them, so I don't know. Another Noxus Hopeful. That's gonna be very hard for us to come back. We drew Hook, so that's not the worst draw here. We can pop off if we find the right cards in the right order. We need to find Captain off of the first one, then we need to find Matron. Yeah, here I see no other way out. This should have been done last turn. Now it's probably too late. Because now I'm thinking if he has it, he has it. And yeah, obviously he had it. If I'm gonna be doing this turn, I should have just done it last turn with a duo. Yeah, that's definitely a misplay. We're pretty dead here, I think. What did I do? Trade the guy?
Acá. Vas.
And I'm passing. Yeah, we're pretty dead. I remember now. I'm just killing
Sí, güey.
his units, but he has the Kaisa and accelerator.
Sí.
Okay, yeah, that's it. On to game 3. That was a pretty rough draw, but also a couple of mistakes by me. I'm not sure it would have changed anything because he had a pretty good hand. He drew a lot of cards as well. So many Nexus hopefuls. That's hard always to deal with. We're playing Warcamp, which is our best battlefield. So let's see how this ends. Game 3. Here it is. He's playing Sun Warrens. Okay. And now I'm going first for the first time in this set.
¿Quieres cortarlas? Sí, yo primero.
We love seeing Captain. We don't love seeing Matron. She's probably gonna get sent to the bottom. Duo is probably another card that we don't want to have in our initial hand when going first, so we can
Voy a tirar dos. Tú una.
send both of those. What do we draw? Another Duo and another Matron. Wow. That's a crazy draw.
Robé las dos que tiré, cabrón.
We're playing here Glory Seeker and passing. Keeping the captain on Warcamp is obviously very good. He plays Poro and passes. Okay, I like the seal here very much. We have 5 mana to work with. Unfortunately, there's no 5 mana play. Like we can play Seal Captain, but we don't have any way to spend all of our mana, which is obviously a bummer. We can go to Sun Warrens, discard, duo probably, draw into a 2-drop, and make this a way better turn. That seems fine, but then he would probably, if he hextech raised this glory. I mean, if he's going to do that, he's going to do that regardless. So, I guess we should walk into Sun Warrens. What do we do? Oh, we do walk there, discard duo, and get another seal. That's very unfortunate.
Uno, dos, tres.
Should we be playing this captain on Sun Warrens? I don't think so. No, we don't. Because we want to conquer both battlefields next turn. 5 runes. He could play Kaisa. He could play he's trading. Oh, he has a Stupefy. I guess I would have Stupefied first before attacking. 90% of the time you're attacking with a Poro there after the Stupefy, but just to see what we draw. Just to see what would look like to plan out our whole turn.
Poggers.
Discards Progress Day. Okay. So that means he already has cards he's willing to play or he wants to play. Probably has Falling Star, probably has Singularity.
Yo ahorita no.
But he's developing a board. I guess he knows I will be going in, so playing the Kai'Sa here allows him next turn to just kill my units and draw a card. He's fine with me going to 3. And we draw another seal. Ooh, that's really bad. I mean, we can always play the...
Descarto robo.
Yeah, discard seal draw. We can always play the first Forerunner on the left-hand side. Maybe on the right. No.
Voy a
So
intentarlo
that's
con uno.
for... Ooh. Just with the 1? Yeah, I guess I want to keep things in the back to keep
Sello para sello.
keep the Kais in check.
6.
I'm not sure why I played the seal there.
Piensa dónde jugarlo.
I don't know. I should probably put the 2 tokens on the left side. That way he has to spend 1 card to... I mean, I should definitely not be playing the seal here. Oh, I'm playing the seal because I'm planning on reviving the captain next turn. Yeah, that makes sense. And that way I don't have to spend a rune next turn. That's fine. Okay, I like that play. Then I should be putting 2 tokens on the left so that if Kaisa... Oh no, Kaisa goes in with 5. So here now, yeah, I like this hold. He has to play a card to kill a token or the captain, which I'm obviously happy if he does that. And then Kaisa can walk in, but and he gets the card replaced, but that's 1 less ray that he has in hand. And he can obviously not go to the left. If he does, that means he spends... Ooh, that Watcher.
Ok.
I mean, we're in a good spot, I think. If he has to play Watcher like that, that's fine. First Forerunners is hard. That makes Kaisa's life very difficult. Discarding a Poro. I mean, maybe he has another Watcher, because his hand seemed to be a little bit heavy in previous turns. We see a hook, and that's a very good draw for us. We have 6, 7 energy this
Voy a
turn.
robar.
Let's draw 1. What do we see? Another Rally the Troops. 1,
4.
4. Playing Matron already? Yeah, I guess so, because everything's gonna be buffed. We can play this. Bring back the Captain. Oh, we're going to that battlefield? I guess that dies to another Watcher, doesn't it?
Nada más contar antes de. 3, 1, 2.
Oh no, I'm still thinking where to play them. Yeah, this makes more sense. I'm pulling everything back. And we pass. And we'll be hooking away some of these guys next turn. That's fine, because we're at 4, and now we have an insanely huge base. We still have our Darius. I like that. And we have a hook if we conquer the left-hand side with our buffed tokens, then we can hook a token and get a matron off of that hook, so that's always very good. And this Kaisa should be easy to deal with. He pulls her back, so yeah, that confirms my theory that he has like a very heavy hand. Otherwise, if he had like ways to defend her, he would probably be leaving her on the battlefield. Right? Or maybe no, because if she conquers, then you always draw another card. plus the Sun Warrens. Yeah, I guess it makes more sense to just draw cards and hold the Kaiser back, and maybe just putting yourself in a position where you draw more in the following turns. Plays a sentry on the battlefield as well, so he will be drawing more. I mean, he has a ton of cards, so Nexus in the back. And they pass. Okay, Noxus is a good draw. I like my hand. I can draw another one, conquer, go to 6, hook. Wait, what? Oh, I thought we were hooking. I'm like, no, no, no. Go conquer first. Oof. That's one of those times where, I mean, we would have drawn the card either way. But sometimes I feel like hooking first is better than drawing cards. Like, we don't need any more cards here. So, I mean, the likelihood that we draw that matron here is very low, but now we cannot play her plus hook. And that's very bad. I guess the first thing we should have done, since we have everything that we need here, he has 2 runes open. The worst he can do is double hex the gray. Yeah, because that's 6 damage. So he would be getting rid of 2 tokens cleanly, and he has that's 8, 9, 10. So if we do Ferris Forerunner, plus 2 tokens, plus captain, because we don't have a captain in the trash, and we get the point, kill his units. If he double hex the grace, the tokens, then we're happy with that. We'll still conquer. He would probably kill the captain, and then we can hook what would we hook? What would we hook? Probably, I mean, it's hard because you're always tempted to draw the card before doing it, but I guess you need, and if we go with the other token that's not buffed, then we cannot get matron off of the hook. So hooking the Forerunner is the only way to get her. Because you obviously don't want to hook the matron in base without conquering. So it's a tough spot. Like drawing that matron off of that rally the troops is pretty unlucky, to be honest. We can still like go in, trade the captain, do things like that, and then revive with the matron that we have in hand. But in that case, we're not hooking this turn, and maybe that's not that bad. We're going with captain here, so I guess we are planning on hooking her. Discard draw. It's not a bad draw. But now that I have more time to think about it, I think I like the other play better. I like trading the captain off of the left on the left hand side. Yeah, I like that play better. And then just being fine with not playing hook this turn. I mean, let's go back a little bit. This is a problem. The problem is I play the hook first. So that's the misplay. I should have played rally the troops, draw, and then plan out my whole turn. Playing the hook here is what puts me in this spot where I cannot play both things. So if we're not going to be able to play to activate the hook, there's no point on even playing it. So because he can always thermo beam, and we can spend the mana on something else, the energy. So I think it's rally the troops, see the matron, then trade on the left. I guess we can go in to Sun Warrens with the token, with the one that's not buffed, then trade to the left with the captain and the Ferris Forerunner. And then we play the plus the 2 tokens, of course. And then we play. He's obviously going to kill the captain, and then we play Matron. If he kills the captain, if he doesn't kill the captain, then we play hook and hook the captain ourselves and do the thing. I think that's the best play we can do here. We're still going to 6. But we would be in a spot where we would have way more might on board. So now we go with 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15, even if he has double. I mean, if he. 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. If he has double hextech, he kills my. He would win this trade. We end up going like this. So that's 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, that makes more sense. If he double hexagrades, then we trade, and then I can conquer with a token. But I still don't like this because I'm giving him my whole board. And now the captain's not dead. I cannot even play the matron and revive anything meaningful. Oh yeah, this is not a great play. Oof.
Para matar todo menos el token. Okay.
Yeah, he. What does he do? Oh, he played. Yeah, he plays 1 hex to gray, kills 1 token. That's fine.
Para matar todo menos el token. Okay. Sí, está bien.
Not a token?
Okay. Para matar todo menos el token. Okay.
Okay, yes, he plays the hexagray on the other, whatever other unit, and just wants the token to live.
Voy a 7.
Go to 6. Then if he has Fox, we're in a super bad spot. And now we cannot play the matron because the captain's alive. Oh my god, that's just so bad. Yeah, these guys should be buffed because of the relative troops. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but the other play seemed so much better. It's tough, I think. Drawing the 3 seals, we could have had like way more plays if we drew a little bit better, but I guess you have to make the most with what you have, and with the amount of time I had for that turn, I guess I wasn't able to do so. We're hooking away the token and see. Let me look at it again. Going for 4. So we have Noxus, Hopeful, and Draven. So yeah, it's obviously Draven. He's a 9 right now. And here we should be playing him on the battlefield, right? I mean, I guess we're preparing to just go to 8 next turn, but there's a world where he can.
Vas tú.
Yeah, I remember thinking about this. I saw he's going to 11 runes, and I thought if he has Cleave or Stupefy, he can go over the captain, conquer both, and then double time warp to win. But on the other side, if I put everything on the battlefield, he can play unchecked power, and that's just GG. So I guess after how I played the previous turn, this is what makes the most sense. I mean, maybe bringing one token to defend the right hand side battlefield with the captain would have been better, because then Stupefy no longer works, so he has to have double time warp plus cleave. He wants to draw here, so I should probably kill the Kaisa with the Hidden Blade. Yeah, that's giving him one additional draw. I should not give him. Because I remember I played Hidden Blade on the Noxus Hopeful. Yeah, if I'm always playing this Hidden Blade, I should have played it on the Kaisa, for sure. Because now he would have one less card, and he still needs Time Warp into Fox. Which, spoiler, is exactly what happened. So he plays Time Warp here. And I knew his hand was very heavy. So I should have expected this. That's something I need to still work on a lot. Like, putting my opponent in certain cards. Sometimes I have ideas, but I'm not always very like making the correct plays with that in mind. So yeah, I identified several problems here, several misplays. This was a very close game though. I think up until the turn where I did play the hook before drawing the card, up until that point, everything was working out pretty well. I also never had an opportunity to play my Darius. But this is Kai'Sa doing Kai'Sa things. I guess he had the exact combination of cards he needed to win. But then again, I'm giving him a couple of draws that I shouldn't have, so maybe those draws were crucial in this game. I should not be giving him those cards. Well, GG, well played. It was a very fun game. I had a really good time analyzing as well my point of view now, being able to pause in between each turn and think more about things. I think it's very valuable, and I think it's better than just spamming games, or at least it works for me. So thanks to Giovanni for the game, and hopefully I can get him next time. Thank you guys for watching and for sharing around these videos. It's very helpful, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.